Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? Some clarity please for Taurus, married, single, anything in between. What's going on in your life? I see the star. So we got two more that want to come out. Ooh. Someone's curious. Somebody here is interested. They want to know something. They want to learn. Yeah, I'm going to pull out the rest of the cards, Taurus. Yeah. Wow. There's an interesting spread. Yeah, I feel we have someone here who's letting go of some things that no longer serve. This is someone here taking off in the other direction. But there is this energy of curiosity. So this could be yourself. You might be curious about someone here. But this is also an energy of someone manifesting what they desire. Yeah, there's a little illusion and confusion, and I feel this reading is going to be this way. But it has to do with someone reflecting on their past, one last look over and going down this path. Someone's about to take a leap of faith because it has to do with what someone's manifesting. See, someone here is kind of gathering up info. Who is this Page of Swords? Someone who's curious. Ooh, they're leveling up to the Knight. This is someone taking decisive action. Yeah, they're taking an opportunity. This is someone taking an opportunity that's presented, but I see someone here kind of putting on the brakes. Yeah, someone's putting on the brakes here. It's often someone who feels, the feelings aren't mutual, or someone doesn't have the other person's best interest at heart. But this is about someone looking at the reality of a situation as well. But the Chariot's all about someone putting on the brakes, taking control, taking an opportunity that's being presented. They're going to go for it here. Yeah, the Moon is interesting. It's often romanticizing and fantasizing, but like I say, there's uncertainty, things that are unknown. Somebody wants to know something here. Yeah, I don't know everything. Yeah, it's a person putting themselves out there, and they look at the bigger picture, the reality of the situation. Yeah, we have someone who's not interested in someone. Thanks, but no thanks. Yeah, this is why I feel someone putting on the brakes here and, moving away from a situation because someone here, the situation isn't serving. But it's an energy of someone here isn't getting what they expect either because it has to do with control. Yeah. So someone here communicating in a way. There's a lack of clarity. So someone here is not interested because someone's coming in, they're not communicating clearly. It's someone who often doesn't know what they want, or there's a little manipulation. See, that's exactly what's going on. Little manipulation here. Maybe mind games. See, it's somebody here feeling kind of confused, but I feel we have someone leaving this behind, going down another path. Yeah, it's because this person here doesn't really know what they want. So I feel thanks, but no thanks. I feel some of you are taking your power back from someone too. Yeah, look at that strength and confidence. Someone taming the beast. But this is someone who does not feel, this person's not confident. They don't really know what they want. And it's someone who kind of manipulates. And it is because of a lack of confidence. Yeah. Someone here has to tame that beast, right? Yeah. It's an energy of someone who doesn't come in right. There's an energy of something that doesn't feel right here, definitely. So it's basically a lack of harmony. Yeah. We have someone this is a person who's emotionally available, mature. So some of you have this choice here. And I do think it's someone here who doesn't have the other person's best interest at heart. They reach out to communicate, but it's not clear. You don't really know what they want. It feels confusing. So if you are feeling confused and you feel someone isn't right for you, take that as a sign. But I do see someone who's kind of manipulative. Yeah, someone trying to manipulate. So there's this energy of this person here. This is someone who's emotionally available. They're open. Yeah, someone here taking a leap of faith. Yeah, we have the Empress. There you are. See, I feel like you're open. You've got this person here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, possibly a little Leo energy. But this is someone who's confident about how they feel and what it is they want and desire. So some of you, I feel it's just an energy of someone here. It just isn't your type. They don't come in right. It's not in your best interest. So I feel releasing it, willingly just letting this go. But there's hope. Yeah, there's hope. Yeah, interesting. But yeah, I feel like you're open. Empress is always open and available. I think you're going to go for it, but it's this person taking a leap of faith. They feel confident. They want to go down this path. Yeah, so someone who speaks truth. They are rather discerning. Their swords up, but I feel it's someone cutting someone else out because of this person's lack of confidence. They don't come in right. See, someone who manipulates. This is someone who knows. They've experienced this before. See what someone's experienced. They know. Yeah, this person's wise, so it does look like it's someone cutting someone out. This person speaks truth. They'll tell you the truth. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, it's someone who's ended a situation. It's finished. So I feel like you're open. This person's taking a leap of faith, but it's that one last look over the shoulder. I feel like you're going to go for this too. Yeah, they're going to reach out to see if you're interested. I feel like you're no longer giving to this other person too. Yeah. Someone who doesn't communicate. They toss hints, toss breadcrumbs, but they don't really. It's just a person who doesn't always know what they want, but it is someone mischievous, manipulation. Yeah. Someone who manipulates, plays games. You're mastering all the energies of the queens here. I feel, but I like this person because they are telling you a truth. They've ended a situation and probably why. Yeah, they know a good thing when they see it. There's opportunity. Yeah, likely vice versa. Yeah, they're showing interest. See, they're curious. They want to know everything about you. See, this is the difference of someone who doesn't come in right. They don't really want to share anything about themselves. They don't want to tell you anything. They drop hints. They lack clarity. But this, I feel it's this person coming in. This is someone who has experience. You see? This is someone who knows what's expected. They speak truth. They communicate clearly. They just say it like it is. Yeah, but the fact that they're emotionally available and they are interested. See, they want to know everything. See, this is the other person. There's a real lack of interest. In fact, you're probably lost interest or they have lost interest in someone. They're just going to tell you like it is. Yeah, they're coming in to offer up the cup. This isn't someone who drop hints. They let you know they're interested. Yeah, look at that. So there is desire, manifesting what you desire here. See, there's a spark attraction. This is someone making a choice. This is someone who has experience. They know what's expected. But this person also expects reciprocity. They want someone who shares about themselves, someone who communicates clearly and that they know what they want. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, there's a spark and desire. Yeah, some of you got choices here. I think you got choices. There's interest. Some of you got a couple people. This is someone who generally, when they want something, they go for it. See, a little Leo. So there is opportunity. Some of you have a few options here. One of these people is truly interested. They'll show you they're interested, that they're invested. They want to know everything about you. They'll share of themselves too. They're like an open book. They'll tell you whatever you want to know. But this person here, yeah, that's one of them is very attractive. See, spark desire. Yeah. Yeah, but it's all about the person who puts in the effort. Somebody who actually wants to build. Yeah, someone who wants to spend time. Do you want to do something? Do you want to get together? See, it's a person who takes action. It could be just this one person. But I do think some of you, it's yourself no longer talking to someone, no longer giving. You're not reciprocating. You don't feel the same. Yeah. And I do feel that's often kind of a turnoff when someone doesn't communicate clearly. They leave you kind of confused. See, when things are confusing, you know it's not in your best interest. Yeah. There you go, going down another path. So I do see a couple people here. It's about the things you have in common. Someone who's compatible. They're willing to cooperate and compromise. They put in effort. They want to spend time with you. This is another thing. Someone who wants to spend time. They want to know about you. And they are willing to cooperate and compromise, but they expect the same. Giving and receiving. Yeah, look at that. You've got an emperor. So this person's an emperor. It's likely this person. Now, if it's, I feel yourself, you're no longer giving to someone, but this is someone here. I do feel cutting someone out. This is an ending. Someone has ended a situation. Yeah, I'm just going to tell you. Could be someone who's newly single here, but this is an Emperor. They make this happen. They want to spend time with you. Yeah, tell me about the Emperor. Yeah, this could be someone at a distance. I feel some of you have definitely moved on. I think it's yourself, lack of interest in someone here. You have a lack of interest in someone. They're not what you want. So this is yourself taming the beast within yourself too, right? Yeah, taking the lessons learned and applying it. I do think you're going to move on from someone here. This person has moved on from a situation. But it's about two people learning about each other. See, it's all about sharing information about your lives, the things that have gone on. See, there's always that need to know, but it's about moving forward calmly and peacefully. Yeah, so this is somebody here who's moved on from a situation. It's an energy of single, but I feel it could even be this feminine energy. I mean, the Empress is open to talk. I feel like you have opportunities. You may be just keeping your options open here. But this is about someone here who's single. I do see a little Virgo energy. Taurus, Capricorn energy, Leo. Yeah, but this looks as though you've got this Emperor here, someone who's single. They've moved on from a situation. Now, if you have a situation here with someone who isn't clear, they don't communicate clear and they're at a distance, this is likely the energy of avoiding someone. Yeah, just avoiding someone here and moving on, waiting for things to calm down. But I feel like it's this person. They're coming in, they speak truth. They're interested. They're showing you by putting in effort. They want to spend time. You know, do you want to do something? Do you want to get together? See, they cooperate, compromise, but it's about teaming up. Do you want to get together? Yeah, this person is definitely someone stable. It's an Emperor. This is someone who knows what they want. Yeah, they come in right, but it's about, I do see a little romantic energy too. Someone feeling romantic, kind of planning, preparing, pre-manifesting. See, this is someone who's prepared themselves before they come in. But they have a lot of experience, so they do have expectations. They expect the other person to reciprocate, to share of themselves. So, yeah, interesting. But yeah, this person is definitely thinking long-term stability. See, they see a partner. It's someone who wants a partner. They're not interested in, I don't think this is someone interested in anything long distance, and that could be the situation, but it's about avoiding. See, it's all about this avoidance, and I feel it's yourself no longer giving, avoiding someone, moving on. But this is someone coming in. And I do see this energy here, Taurus. This is about talking, communicating, being on the same page. Someone's lifestyle habits, the way they conduct themselves. It's someone who has faith in themselves. They're stable. This is also Emperors expect loyalty. Emperors expect loyalty. So this person has expectations. I think this is someone who's cut someone out where they just didn't have faith in them or whatever the issue. But I do see yourself here. Thank you, but no thank you. So it could be you. Tell me about this. I just want to look at the King of Swords. Yeah, this is someone who's ended a situation, and they'll likely tell you why. But they are emotionally available. They are mature. And it could be even choices. You may have several choices. It could be 3 people. Yeah, see, that has to do with a house and a home, a reason to celebrate. This person's stable. This is somebody who can provide. Yeah, I feel like you've got someone here who kind of comes in, whoever it is that's being left behind, that you're avoiding them and avoiding a disaster. I feel like you actually have avoided disaster, but there's light at the end of the tunnel. The Empress, the person who makes this happen. This is someone going to reach out to see if you're interested. They're showing interest, so it's telling you to look at that. Yeah, I do see options. Some of you have options here. See, there's opportunity. You know, some of you have a few here, but it's all about the ones who are interested. They want to know everything about you, but they want to know about you as well. So it's all about reciprocating that. Yeah, so someone who's definitely ended a situation. Every ending has a new beginning. See, it's because of lack of interest. This person's interested. They're learning. They want to learn about you. They want to know about you. So they have, it's just showing what they expect. They expect the same thing. Yeah, they want to take you out. Do you want to get together? Do you want to do something? Yeah, I do see this person being a little romantic. Yeah, going out together, but it's all about, I feel, this person is someone who makes a commitment. You can rely on them. So I feel like you have someone here who wasn't making any kind of commitment. This is a person who reaches out, hey, what you doing? You want to get together? But they leave it up to the other person to take the lead. And I feel like you're not interested in that. It's confusing. It's confusing. See, it's all about clarity. This is somebody who cuts to the chase. They're clear. But yeah, it's a person who's open. And I do see this person communicating. They're ready to follow their heart. Look at that change. This is a chapter. See, closing a chapter of the past, a new chapter here. So this is someone going to tell you anything that you want to know. They're an open book. They'll talk about their life, their history, everything. But they expect the same. Yeah, you're going to connect with this person. Probably friends first. Spend time together. I do think you're going to make a connection. Now, for some of you, if you have someone here you're still talking to, you need to end it. This person will expect you to end your options. They're not interested in someone who has other options. In other words, this is what I feel. They have expectations. I mean, this is someone who has experience. They'll tell you and share some of their experiences about an ending. But this person literally expects, if you come together, they expect you to end your other options. So if you want to keep your options open, it looks like you have a choice to make. But we have this person here. See, this is, I feel, coming from the Emperor, someone who knows exactly what they want and they go for it. They're not afraid of taking the lead, the leader. So allow this person to take the lead. Yeah, because this is when you know they're confident and they know what they want. And I feel like you're dealing with people who don't know what they want, or you're in that energy and you have options, but they expect you to end those options. They're not interested in being an option any more than you are, right? Yeah, and that could be a decision here. But I do see somebody here moving on from a situation. This is someone who'll move on. They won't stick around. See, this is a masculine energy coming in this way. Yeah, they are single. There's been time in between, things calming down, but this is someone who wants to spend time with you. They want to get to know you. See, they're manifesting. They want to learn about you. Yeah, see, it's all about learning. This person expects loyalty. They expect somebody who's loyal. So they may have ended a situation with someone who wasn't loyal. This person's no fool. They do look before they leap. It's telling you to do the same. But yeah, they're stable. They're loyal. And they are someone who will make commitments. Like they'll reach out and tell you, hey, do you want to do something? They plan ahead. But yeah, it looks as though this is someone who, if you have other options, this is somebody who will move on if they feel like you have other options. They also have expectations. Tell me about the Death card. Yeah, see the Tower coming down. This is the Tower. Yeah, see the Tower coming down. This is someone going to tell you, too, that they've ended a situation and likely why. So I think you're going to know, to be honest, I think you'll know what this person expects. I mean, it's the Empress energy. Yeah, somebody making a life path choice decision. See, they see this as something not going anywhere. But if they feel that way about yourself, they'll move on. They'll avoid you. But I feel it's just somebody who's left something behind. I do see there's light at the end of the tunnel. I do feel this is someone being a little cautious, a little careful what they wish for, but they're open. And it's making sure that you're open. See, this is that Nine of Cups. Yeah. See, someone just putting themselves out there. They're just getting out there. They speak truth. They expect truth in return, loyalty. Yeah, they are stable too. See, they're stable. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They could be another Taurus. I do see Virgo and Capricorn energies here, but I do see this energy of someone who's very confident and bold. I do think this person's just an Emperor, but if you have options, this is someone who expects you to make a decision. They're not interested in being an option. This is someone who likes to plan and prepare ahead. They want to know where things are going. So there's someone kind of sitting on the fence here, making this decision. And I think it's yourself too. I feel like you have a choice between a couple people here. Yeah, someone may have been procrastinating, keeping you waiting. So then you have this other person coming in. I think some of you are just keeping your options open. Yeah, you see that energy. Yeah, and then here it is. There comes that Pentacle, someone who makes some kind of a commitment. See, they want to be with you. They want to spend time with you. They make a plan. So this person's respectful. They'll reach out and make a plan ahead. They also expect the other person to fulfill that. So if you have options, they expect you to end those options. Now you can flip the energy around the other way, where you have someone who's done this with you. But you have a person who speaks truth. They have experience. They know what's expected. They know what they need to do. They lay the foundation. Yeah, see, this is someone who wants a feminine, who's emotionally available. Yeah. This person wants a partner, someone who's there through thick and thin. Loyalty, faith. I think this is someone who dealt with somebody who wasn't faithful. I do feel they've gone through something maybe devastating, but like I say, they're things calming down. They're taking lessons learned. So this is somebody who's single. They've been single for a little while, but they expect loyalty and they want to make sure you're on the same page. I see some sort of an agreement. So if you make an agreement, they expect the other person to follow through as well. Interesting. Yeah, they say it like it is, but I mean, it's all the Emperors. It's the energies of the Emperor, I feel, for most of you. But I do see some of you could have other options and you're keeping them open. This person does not want to be an option. They won't treat you like an option. They're stable. They're grounded. This is someone sort of sitting themselves down. They look into the future to see if they see themselves with you. And that's what the energy of the King of Pentacles is. Someone who likes to plan ahead. They like to look ahead. See, it's all about pre-manifesting and preparing. This is someone who's taken the time to prepare themselves. They kind of expect the same thing. Oh my goodness, yeah. It's whether you're each other's type. I feel this person feels like you're their type. But if you feel something is off, it's telling you to look at the situation. Yeah, it's an energy of being patient, learning about each other. I think there's two people. I feel there's harmony here. You could be just right for each other. And what's interesting, some of you are taking a little pause here, taking a step back, looking at things different. This is someone different than your usual type, you see, because I feel some of you have these types, all these types of people. You've dated lots of people likely here. So you're always keeping the options open. Some of you have plenty of options, but I'll tell you, if this person has options, they'll tell you, but they will end them, and they expect the same. So if you have an agreement, they expect, like themselves, to follow through. They are somebody who will make a commitment to go down this path to spend time. They'll follow through. So it looks like you got someone who doesn't follow through. Yeah, this is why the walking away. And it could be this person sharing their experiences with you so that you know what to expect from them. So you can see walking away. It wasn't emotionally fulfilling. Someone who was emotionally detached. They didn't know what they wanted. They didn't communicate clearly. So this, I feel, to me, and it could be yourself who has, but it's someone taking their power back from someone. This person's no fool. Yeah, but it's all about living in the moments, right? Taking the opportunity that's being presented. So it's about living in the moment a little bit here. Yeah, I do think you're going to be someone teaching you how they want to be treated, but it'll likely be vice versa. Yeah, they see the energy of the Queen of Spades. This is the couple that work together, play together. They spend time together. They want a partner. They're not interested in being an option. They're not interested in, it would be like basically the same thing. They feel the same if that's what you want. Stability. Yeah, see, victory. This is somebody who comes in, win or lose, what have I got to lose? And I feel like it's going to be yourself, the feminine. This is an energy of someone who speaks truth. You're going to have a little aha moment with this person, I feel. They're different than your usual type. Some of you are sort of reflecting on your types, the people you've dated. A lot of people never follow through. Or they walk away, they ignore. So it's all about two people teaching each other how you want to be treated by sharing experiences. It's all about learning. Yeah, this person's definitely positive. See, there's a lot of happiness. This is about starting something new, going down a new path. Wow. So if your type is the type that doesn't follow through, this person will walk away if you don't show interest or if you don't hold up commitments. Yeah. But there it is. It's what they want. They want someone who's loyal. They expect loyalty. If and it's energy expectations, what you both expect. So there's a lot of hope here. See, it's about the feelings being mutual, but this is someone telling you the feelings weren't mutual. Likely why they walked away from someone. But like I say, you can, yeah, someone who's here for a good time, not a long time. It's a person who's just not ready. They still want to play the field, but you can see they're going to share experiences, and I feel like you will. You'll share some experiences, but this is where everything is clear. It's out in the open. This person's an open book. Whatever you want to ask them, they'll just tell you the truth, whether it's good or bad. But they've learned from their experiences. See, they're faithful, they're loyal. They just want to make sure you're on the same page. But their biggest thing is they're going to make this happen. They made it happen. They ended a situation. I think this is a masculine who took their power back from someone. I just get that vibe. But they know what they want. Yes, there's desires, attraction. I feel like you're very attracted to this one particular person, but I feel like you're not sure their type. But how do you know until you spend time and learn a little bit about each other? See, spend a little time. It's saying to take a chance and spend some time with this person. I do think this is someone, I mean, I feel like it's about, there's a lot of happiness here. I feel like the more you get to know this person, see the truth, the victory, there's light at the end of the tunnel. If you've been doing a lot of dating and nothing seems to be going in your favor, this is where there's this change coming. So I do think it's someone closing a chapter, or it's yourself, the chapter in your life. Take it as it resonates, but you're moving towards stability, long-term stability, but it's about commitment and faith. Learning about each other. That Six of Swords is spending time together, learning, growing closer, getting close. They want to get to know you more. And the only way to do it is to spend time. I wouldn't be surprised if you take a little trip or do something together like that. Yeah. This person's full of ideas. They're very bright, I feel, but they're also very grounded. They're very practical. So I do see a pretty good fit. This person feels like you're a good fit. Take care. See you soon.